There is no single reason why religion is important to our society. Instead, there are many reasons whose importance vary on the person. To understand religion's impact, you have to know what it is. Religion is a strict following of certain rules to please a higher being. Sometimes religion is confused with spirituality. Spirituality is believing in a higher being, but not following the rules and regulations the religion requires. Spirituality can also be believing in many higher beings and trying to decide which religious path to take. Religion and spirituality can be mistaken as similar because of many outliers. For example, many spiritual people still go to church and pray. These are cases where people have adapted religion into their lifestyle, which can change religion. All faiths have changed over time. A major reason is a different interpretation of the same beliefs. Here is a quote from the Bible: "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Some people might take this as, "Do not follow societal standards and be yourself," and others as, "Follow God's teachings and you will please Him." It's the same quote, just a different interpretation on the meaning. Kind of like this picture, it can be taken two ways. Religions change for humans. We have become more and more complex people as time moves on. For example, homosexuality and sexual presentation is a new and highly publicized dispute. Religion also changes to conform to society. People may disagree on a popular interpretation or the rules. A popular example is King Henry VIII. King Henry VIII's first wife, Catherine of Aragon, wasn't producing any male children. He was a Catholic with the Church of England, but they wouldn't let him separate from Catherine of Aragon and marry again to try for a male heir. So he started his own religion, Protestantism. This is him, his third wife, and his only male child. Another way new religions are formed is by disagreement. People all have different opinions on our creation, and religion is a way to address them. Sometimes just pieces of religions can be changed. Many Muslim immigrants changed their religious attire to flourish in our American society. Clothing is not the piece which influences our judgment of people. It is the symbolism of the clothing. An example of a popular Christian symbol is the cross. Clothing is not the only factor influenced by religion in our daily lives. People can base things like quick decisions on religion, just as much as if they were to base it on factors like past experiences. There are also many religious holidays and ceremonies. St. Patrick's Day is a celebration for a popular figure in Irish history, St. Patrick. It was created mainly by Irish immigrants from America to honor him, as he was a slave brought to Ireland and treated very harshly. He still went back to convert Ireland to Christianity, which was his guiding light during his tough times. The holiday was a way to remember a strong individual in Irish history and to give hope to the new immigrants. People will also have superstitions, rituals, or beliefs based on religion, which decide the actions they take. In Hinduism, the Hindus do not eat beef, as the cow is believed to be a sacred animal. This is because cows provided the basis of their historic farming economy, giving them milk, cheese, and other dairy products to survive. Religion is also a small reminder of how we can live to be better, by prioritizing our life and deciding what is good and what is bad. Religion can be beneficial and non-beneficial in the ruling of our lives. Here are some wise words from Dr. Kwame Nantambu. People are often ready to die for their religion, and many thousands have done so. Many others sacrifice their fame, power, wealth, property, and time for the sake of religion. Religion must have a great value for people, otherwise nobody would die for it or give so much for its sake. Religion is a huge motivator for people. It can lead us to make large sacrifices, from hunger to death. In a large part of history, religion is perceived as a powerful and harmful instigator. Two common events are 9/11 and the Holocaust. They were religion-based, with the 9/11 attacks by an Islamic terrorist group and the Holocaust by the Nazis, a German group who killed any political or religious opponents, and people who they believed did not fit the societal norms. With or without religion, good people can behave well and bad people can do evil, but for good people to do evil, that takes religion. This quote tells about a popular belief that religion is what influences people to act out of line, but many believe it is religion that keeps us in line. Homosexuality and abortion are examples of what some believe to be sins. Religious people think it does not follow their higher being's wishes and is not natural. Religion seems to have many disadvantages, but like most things, it also has its advantages. The major one is that it gives people the reason to live, especially in dire situations. In Nazi concentration camps, it was not the youngest, strongest, or even the smartest who survived, but those who found meaning in their lives. Religion was also a way for humans to create new societies. Without religion, it would be more difficult for people to create a culture they all agree on. For example, research has shown that one of the top 2 reasons for homeschooling is religious or moral beliefs that parents want to be taught to their children. And for that reason, many communities that homeschool children are in are religious. From the many churches and cathedrals to all the manuscripts and paintings, religion is an important factor which inspires us to make beautiful creations. Religion is a very controversial and opinionated topic, so sometimes it can be hard to tell if it benefits certain topics. One of these matters is politics. Some politicians like Texas Governor Rick Perry take advantage of their religion, while others, like presidential candidate Mitt Romney, downplay their religious beliefs. This image is of Pope John Paul, the Vatican City leader, whose reign is all due to religion. Overall, religion is an important piece of our society. Most religions are very similar with a common structure and morals. They're also different, providing contrasting theories for unanswered questions. It can be positive, such as a way to acknowledge our past, form a new community, inspiration to create amazing pieces of art, and a reason to survive. It also has a negative impact as a strong motivator to do evil, a way to stereotype people, and a constraint on new ideas that form as we mature as a society. Religion is and will continue to be something we can only understand separately, all through our different viewpoints.